to Freshly Served, the healthy vegan cooking show. I'm Heather, and tonight I am so excited because it's pizza night. What Phil and I like to do is we make little mini pizzas. We use either pitas, or tonight I found some whole wheat naan breads, and they're just a flatbread that I'm going to put some pizza toppings on. And I've decided to do Greek pizzas tonight because I have some of the sunflower seed crumbly topping left over from, what did we put it on the other night? I forget. Anyway, I had some in the fridge and I thought we would use it. I'm also going to make a pesto to show those of you who feel like pesto is always basil, pine nuts, Parmesan cheese, garlic, the other kinds of pestos that are out there. So what I've put together is some parsley, which I've chopped up nice and fine, some garlic, which I minced, but because I'm putting this on pizzas, I didn't worry about chopping it up too fine. If you're eating this raw, you probably want to chop it up a little bit finer unless you like garlic, which I do. And instead of pine nuts, I've used some ground almonds, which I happen to have in the fridge, and of course some sea salt. Sprinkle a bit of that in there. And to finish it off, olive oil. And I'm just going to add enough olive oil to get this to the texture that I want to spread on my pizza. Leftover pesto is never a bad thing. So if you make too much, don't worry about it. Just put it in the fridge. You can always find a use for it. Excellent in sandwiches, as a garnish on soups, or salads, or whatever you want. Sometimes I just eat it straight. It's that good. Alright. So I'm spreading this on pizza. I don't want to make it too thin, so I'm making it kind of like a paste. And the ground almonds are actually really helping to hold it together. Just a wee bit more olive oil, and we'll be good to go. So I'm just going to take this pesto and spread it onto these naan breads. Okay, pizza's pestoed. I've got some zucchini here that I've chopped up fairly fine. I know, Greek, usually cucumber, but zucchini is pretty close in looks, and if you have ever tried zucchini on a pizza, it is so amazing. Baked zucchini, really delicious. The key, though, is you just need to sprinkle a bit of salt on it. Otherwise, the juices will not come out of the zucchini, and it'll just get dry and hard. So I'm going to get these all spread out on my pizzas, and then I will take a bit of sea salt and sprinkle it right on here. You don't need very much, just a little sprinkle. You could even stick it to your fingers like I'm doing here and just rub the zucchini. Or you could do this before you lay them out. A bit of oil doesn't hurt either. If you wanted to take some olive oil and brush them, it helps hold their moisture. Okay, zucchini and then tomatoes. And tomato knife is always nice. I came home one day with a tomato knife, and Phil says to me, "So that was free, right?" Because I didn't realize that we already had a tomato knife. I'd been killing myself cutting tomatoes with the wrong knife. It's not as fun. I gotta tell you. Tomato knife has a little bit of a serrated edge, and it goes through the skin a lot easier than a regular knife. Okay, tomatoes, good to go. I'm going to sprinkle a bit of pepper onto them because I love pepper on tomatoes. There we go. Finishing touches, olives, a Greek necessity. I've got some black olives here. Olives, I used to hate, actually. And something happened. I think it was, Bill and I were in Seattle, and we wandered around for hours trying to find a restaurant. We finally found one, and rather than bread as your starter, like what they put out on the table, they put out a little bowl of olives. And I was so starving that I ate them, and magically I liked olives. Okay, the last thing I'm putting on here is this sunflower seed topping that we made the other night. You can find the recipe on that other recipe. I'll post it again here. And this is a salty, little bit cheesy kind of crumble that I like in resemblance of feta. It's really not like feta. I say in resemblance. Okay, my oven has preheated to 350, so these are ready to go. And this took me all of, I don't know, 10 minutes. And I'm going to pop them in. They can bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then as soon as you see the tomatoes and the zucchini start to get really nice and baked, then they are ready to eat. Alright, 15-20 minutes in the oven and these babies are looking pretty delicious. I did some thicker slices on the tomatoes, so they're taking a little bit longer, so I'm going to leave these in. I'm just going to put them on broil for a few minutes. And then once they're done, there's my timer going off. Once I put them back in, I like to put some sprouts on top. So I've got some fresh sprouts here ready to go. We got this idea from Phil's sister Haley, who spent some time in Italy, and they put fresh salad greens on top of their pizza. Delicious! So enjoy your pizza. Phil and I are going to kick back, watch a movie, have fun with ours, and we'll see you next time.